My child, do not skip this moment. You did not click on this video by accident. You have been searching for something. Not just content. Not just motivation. You have been searching for hope. And today I am speaking directly to you. Yes, you. The one who feels tired of pretending. The one who smiles in public but cries in private. The one who keeps saying, "I'm fine," when your heart is heavy. I see you. I see the nights you stayed awake thinking about your future. I see the anxiety that tightens your chest. I see the silent battles no one else knows about. You wonder if I have been silent. You wonder if I have forgotten you. You wonder if your prayers are reaching heaven at all. But listen carefully. If I had forgotten you, you would not still be standing. If I had abandoned you, you would not still have breath in your lungs. Every time you almost broke. Every time you thought, "I can't do this anymore." And somehow you kept going. That was not your strength alone. That was me. You feel delayed. You feel overlooked. You feel like everyone else is moving ahead while you are stuck in the same place. But what you call delay, I call preparation. What you call rejection, I call redirection. What you call loss, I call protection. There were doors I closed that would have destroyed you. There were people I removed who would have drained you. There were plans I stopped because they were too small for what I am preparing. You think I am late. But I am never late. I am building something inside you that the world cannot see yet. Strength. Resilience. Faith that does not shake when storms come. Because storms will come. And when they do, you will not collapse. You will rise. Right now you feel pressure. But pressure creates diamonds. Right now you feel fire. But fire refines gold. Right now you feel alone. But I am closer than your own breath. I have counted every tear. I have heard every whisper of doubt. I have seen every moment you wanted to quit but didn't. And today I am telling you this. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not finished. This is not the end of your story. This is the chapter where everything begins to shift. But before I move you forward, I need you to trust me. Not when it is easy. Not when everything makes sense. But right now. In the confusion. In the waiting. In the uncertainty. Trust me here. Because what I am about to do in your life will be greater than anything you have imagined. Stay with me. Listen carefully. This message is not random. This moment is divine. And this is only the beginning. You asked me for a sign. This is it. You have been fighting battles inside your mind that no one else can see. Overthinking, doubting, questioning your worth. Comparing your life to others and feeling like you are losing. But listen carefully. Comparison is the thief of calling. I did not design you to run someone else's race. You are frustrated because your life does not look like theirs. But their assignment is not your assignment. You feel behind because you are measuring yourself against the wrong timeline. I am not building you for small impact. I am building you for influence. And influence requires endurance. You keep asking, when will it happen? But the better question is, who am I becoming in the waiting? Because success without character will destroy you. Blessings without discipline will crush you. Opportunity without preparation will expose you. So I am preparing you. Yes, it feels slow. Yes, it feels unfair. But pressure is building capacity. The pain you feel right now is expanding your strength. The rejection you experienced was not to embarrass you. It was to redirect you. Some people had to walk away. Some opportunities had to collapse. Some plans had to fail. Because if they succeeded, you would have settled. And you were not created to settle. You were created to rise. Stop calling yourself weak. You survived things that were meant to break you. You endured days that should have crushed you. You carried responsibilities that felt too heavy. And yet, you are still here. Do you understand what that means? It means I am not done. It means the story is still being written. It means the chapter you are in right now is not the final chapter. You think you are stuck. But you are being shaped. You think nothing is happening. But roots are growing beneath the surface. A tree does not become strong overnight. It grows deep before it grows tall. And I am growing you deep. Deep in faith. Deep in patience. Deep in wisdom. Deep in strength. Because where I'm taking you, surface level faith will not survive. Small thinking will not survive. Fear will not survive. So I am removing fear from you. I am removing insecurity from you. I am removing the need for approval from you. This season is not comfortable, but it is necessary. You are not being buried. You are being planted. And what is planted will rise again. Stronger. Higher. Unshakable. So stand firm. Your breakthrough is closer than your doubt is telling you. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. Stay faithful. Because what is coming will make sense of everything you went through. And when it happens, you will realize, I was working the entire time. Get up, this is your moment. Enough. You have cried long enough. You have doubted long enough. You have questioned yourself long enough. Now it is time to rise. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. The enemy's greatest strategy was never to destroy you. It was to convince you that you are powerless. And you believed it. You started shrinking your dreams. You started lowering your standards. You started accepting less than what I promised you. But that ends today. You were not created to live intimidated. You were not designed to walk in fear. You were formed with purpose before you were born. Before anyone spoke your name. I already called you chosen. So why are you living like you are forgotten? Why are you acting like you are defeated? Look at yourself. You survived heartbreak. You survived betrayal. You survived moments where you thought your life was falling apart. And you are still breathing. That is not weakness. That is proof of strength. You think you are fragile. But fragile people do not survive storms like yours. Warriors do. And you are a warrior whether you feel like it or not. Stop waiting for confidence to appear. Move first. Confidence follows obedience. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is movement despite fear. Do it afraid. Pray afraid. Start afraid. But do not stay frozen. Because every day you stay stuck in doubt is a day stolen from your destiny. You keep asking me to change your situation. But I am trying to change you. Stronger mindset. Stronger discipline. Stronger faith. Because weak faith cannot handle big blessings. And I am preparing you for big. You cannot step into a new level with an old mentality. So release the victim mindset. Release the excuses. Release the fear of failure. Failure does not define you. Quitting does. And you are not a quitter. Say it in your spirit. I will not quit. Say it again. I will rise. Not because it is easy, but because I am with you. When you step forward, I step with you. When you speak in faith, heaven moves. When you choose discipline over distraction, doors begin to open. This is your wake-up moment. This is your shift. This is where the old version of you ends. And the stronger version begins. Stand up mentally. Stand up spiritually. Stand up physically. Fix your posture. Lift your head. You are not defeated. You are being developed. And what I am building in you right now will shock everyone who underestimated you, including yourself. Now breathe. Reset. And move. Your next level is waiting. Trust me in the storm. The storm you're facing right now. It looks bigger than you. The problem feels louder than your prayers. The pressure feels heavier than your strength. The uncertainty feels stronger than your faith. But listen carefully. The storm is not a sign that I left you. It is proof that you are in deeper waters. And deep waters create strong swimmers. You are afraid because you cannot control what is happening. But you were never meant to control everything. You were meant to trust me. When the disciples were in the boat, the wind was violent. The waves were crashing. Fear took over. They thought they were going to die. And I was there the entire time. I was not worried. I was not panicking. And I am not panicking about your life either. You look at your situation and say, this is too much. I look at it and say, this is temporary. You see chaos. I see growth. You see loss. I see protection. You see delay. I see alignment. You keep asking me to remove the storm. But sometimes I calm the storm. And sometimes I calm you. Because peace is not the absence of trouble. Peace is the presence of me. Right now, your faith is being stretched. And stretching is uncomfortable. But stretched faith becomes unbreakable faith. You want a testimony without a test. You want strength without struggle. But strength is built in resistance. Muscles grow under pressure. Faith grows under pressure. Character grows under pressure. So do not curse this season. Do not complain about this chapter. This storm is not here to destroy you. It is here to reveal who you really are. When everything is shaking around you, will you still stand? When nothing makes sense, will you still trust? Because real faith is not believing when you see. Real faith is believing when you don't. I need you to understand something powerful. If I brought you to it, I will bring you through it. You will not drown. You will not collapse. You will not be abandoned. The waves may rise. The wind may scream. But I am still greater than the storm. So shift your focus. Stop staring at the size of the problem. Start focusing on the size of your God. The storm is loud. But my voice is louder. And I am saying to you right now, peace. Be still. Not just the storm around you, but the storm inside you. Breathe. Trust. Stand firm. This season will pass. And when it does, you will look back and realize the storm didn't break you. It built you. And you came out stronger than ever. You keep questioning your value because you are measuring yourself by human standards. You look at your flaws, your mistakes, your delays, and you assume that disqualifies you. But I did not choose you because you were perfect. I chose you because you are willing. There is a difference. You think your past discredits you. I say your past prepared you. Every mistake taught you. Every failure strengthened you. Every betrayal sharpened your discernment. You were not falling apart. You were being forged. Stop seeing yourself as random. You are intentional. Your life is not an accident. Your personality, your gifts, your struggles, even your weaknesses, all of it has purpose. I waste nothing. Not your pain, not your tears, not your waiting season. You compare yourself to others and feel behind. But you do not know the weight of their calling and they do not know the weight of yours. I designed your path specifically for you. If you try to copy someone else, you will dilute your power. Original purpose cannot be replaced. You feel overlooked because people did not recognize your potential, but being overlooked by people does not mean you are unseen by me. David was overlooked. Joseph was rejected. Esther was hidden. Yet at the appointed time I elevated them in ways no one expected. Elevation does not come from noise, it comes from preparation. You are in preparation. Right now, discipline is forming in you, endurance is forming in you, mental strength is forming in you. You think nothing is happening because you do not see applause, but growth is not always visible. Roots grow in silence. And deep roots create unshakable trees. You keep asking for bigger opportunities, but I am building bigger capacity inside you. Because if I give you influence without integrity, success without humility, or visibility without wisdom, it will crush you. So I am strengthening you internally before I elevate you externally. You are not common. You are called. You are not weak. You are developing. You are not forgotten. You are being positioned. The enemy attacks what threatens him. The pressure around you is proof of the potential within you. If there were nothing valuable inside you, there would be no resistance against you. But there is greatness in you. Not arrogance, greatness. The kind that serves, the kind that leads, the kind that inspires. You were chosen to break patterns in your family, chosen to rise higher than limitations placed on you, chosen to step into rooms where your presence shifts the atmosphere. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable. Stop doubting what I placed inside you. Stand firm in who you are becoming. You are not trying to become chosen. You already are. Now walk like it. Speak like it. Think like it. Move like it. Because when you finally see yourself the way I see you, nothing will intimidate you again. And this is only the beginning of who you are becoming. You are frustrated because it has not happened yet. You prayed. You worked. You believed. And still you are waiting. You look at the calendar and feel discouraged. You look at your situation and think nothing is changing. But what you call delay is development. You see stillness. I see strategy. You see silence. I see preparation. If I gave you everything the moment you asked for it, you would not be ready to sustain it. Blessings require maturity. Breakthrough requires structure. Expansion requires stability. And I am building stability inside you. You want the door to open, but I am strengthening the person who will walk through it. Because the next level of your life demands a stronger mindset, deeper discipline, and unshakable faith. The waiting season is not punishment. It is positioning. Think about a bow and arrow. The arrow must be pulled backward before it launches forward. Right now you feel pulled back, restricted, delayed. But the further back you are pulled, the further forward you will go. Do not mistake the pullback for failure. It is alignment. There are things I am arranging that you cannot see. Conversations happening on your behalf. Opportunities aligning. Protection working behind the scenes. I am removing distractions you thought were destiny. I am closing doors you thought you needed. Because the door I have for you requires full focus. Impatience will tempt you to settle. Desperation will tempt you to compromise. Pressure will tempt you to quit. But do not move ahead of me. Timing matters. A fruit picked too early is bitter. A promise received too early can become a burden. Trust the process. You are not late. You are being prepared. The reason it feels slow is because it is being built to last. Temporary success is quick. Lasting impact takes time. I am not building something fragile in your life. I am building something firm. Something stable. Something that will not collapse when pressure comes. So instead of asking when will it happen, ask who am I becoming while I wait. Because the waiting season is shaping your character. And character will carry you further than talent ever could. Do not rush what I am carefully crafting. When the time is right, it will not require force. It will flow. Doors will open naturally. Opportunities will connect clearly. Peace will confirm it. And you will realize. The delay protected you. The delay strengthened you. The delay positioned you. What is coming will not be small. It will justify the wait. So stand firm. Stay disciplined. Stay faithful. Your breakthrough is not canceled. It is scheduled. And when it arrives, you will understand why it had to take this long. Stop fearing the future. Why are you afraid of tomorrow? You survived yesterday. Think about that. There were days you thought you would not make it. Moments you felt overwhelmed. Situations that looked impossible. Yet you are still here. Breathing. Standing. Moving forward. That was not luck. That was not coincidence. That was protection. So why do you doubt me about your future when I already carried you through your past? Fear is trying to convince you that what is ahead of you is bigger than you. But what is ahead of you is not bigger than me. You are anxious because you cannot see the full picture. But you were never meant to see the whole staircase. Just the next step. Faith is walking when visibility is low. Faith is moving when certainty is absent. Fear says, what if you fail? Faith says, what if you rise? Fear magnifies problems. Faith magnifies possibilities. Right now, your mind is creating worst-case scenarios. You are imagining losses that have not happened. You are stressing over outcomes that are not even real. That is mental warfare. And you must take control of it. Stop rehearsing disaster. Start declaring promise. Your future is not dark. It is undiscovered. There is a difference. You are not walking into chaos. You are walking into growth. Every new level feels uncomfortable. Every expansion feels uncertain. But comfort zones never create transformation. You cannot step into new territory while clinging to old security. Let go of the need to control everything. Let go of the obsession with knowing every detail. Trust the one who sees the full map. You think one wrong step will ruin everything. But I am able to redirect even your mistakes. Nothing is wasted. Not your detours. Not your delays. Not your failures. Even what was meant to harm you can be turned for your growth. So stop shrinking because of fear. Stop postponing your calling because of doubt. Stop hesitating because of what if. Move forward. Apply. Start. Speak. Build. Pray boldly. Take the step. Courage is not loud. Sometimes courage is simply refusing to stay stuck. The future is not your enemy. It is your opportunity. You were not brought this far to be abandoned now. The same strength that carried you before will carry you again. And when you look back months from now, you will laugh at the fears that once paralyzed you. Because they were illusions. You are not walking toward uncertainty alone. You are walking with me. And where I guide, I provide. Where I lead, I protect. Where I send, I sustain. Lift your head. The future is not something to fear. It is something to step into. Boldly, you are not your past. You keep looking backward. Replaying mistakes. Replaying failures. Replaying moments you wish you could erase. And every time you look back, you weaken your confidence to move forward. Listen carefully. Your past is a lesson. It is not your identity. You made mistakes. Yes. You trusted the wrong people. Yes. You failed at things you thought would work. Yes. But that is not who you are. That is what you went through. There is a difference. You keep calling yourself by names that I never gave you. Failure. Not good enough. Too late. Too broken. Those labels did not come from me. I do not define you by your worst moment. I define you by your potential. If your past had the power to cancel your future, you would not still feel the fire inside you. You would not still have dreams. You would not still have desire to rise. The fact that you still want more means your story is not over. Stop punishing yourself for who you used to be. Growth requires mistakes. Wisdom requires experience. Strength requires resistance. Even the strongest leaders in history had chapters they were not proud of. But they did not stay in those chapters. They moved forward. And so will you. You are not disqualified because you stumbled. You are strengthened because you learned. Your scars are not shameful. They are evidence of survival. Every scar says, I went through something and I am still here. That is not weakness. That is resilience. Stop allowing your past to sit in the driver's seat of your future. You cannot move forward while constantly looking in the rearview mirror. Release the guilt. Release the shame. Release the regret. If I have forgiven you, why are you still condemning yourself? You are trying to become a new person while holding on to an old identity. Let it go. The old version of you served its purpose. But it cannot go where you are going. You are evolving. You are maturing. You are rising. And the future version of you is stronger, wiser, more disciplined, and more focused than the person you used to be. Do not let yesterday's mistakes control tomorrow's opportunities. You are not your worst decision. You are not your lowest moment. You are not the opinion of someone who left. You are becoming something greater. And the weight you have been carrying from the past. It is time to drop it. Walk lighter. Think higher. Speak stronger. The past taught you. It did not trap you. Your story is still unfolding. And the best chapters have not been written yet. This is your turning point. This moment right here is not ordinary. Something is shifting inside you. You can feel it. The fear that once controlled you is losing its grip. The doubt that once whispered in your mind is getting quieter. The hesitation that kept you stuck is weakening. Why? Because you are waking up. For too long, you tolerated what you were meant to conquer. For too long, you accepted less than what you were called to live. For too long, you questioned your strength instead of using it. But that ends now. This is the line. On one side is the old you, fearful, hesitant, unsure. On the other side is the new you, disciplined, bold, focused. You cannot carry both. You must choose. Will you stay where it is comfortable? Or will you step into who you are becoming? Turning points are not loud. They are decisions. A decision to stop making excuses. A decision to stop delaying action. A decision to stop shrinking your dreams. Right now, you are being invited into a higher version of yourself. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Now. You have waited long enough. Prepared long enough. Struggled long enough. This is where momentum begins. From this day forward, you think differently. You pray differently. You move differently. You stop negotiating with fear. You stop arguing with doubt. You stop listening to voices that tell you to play small. This is where discipline replaces distraction. This is where focus replaces confusion. This is where faith replaces anxiety. You are not weak. You were just unaware of your strength. But now you see it. Every trial built it. Every delay strengthened it. Every setback sharpened it. And now it is time to use it. The next season of your life requires boldness. It requires consistency. It requires courage. And you have all three inside you. This is not hype. This is awakening. Something inside you refuses to go back to the old mindset. You are tired of average. Tired of excuses. Tired of limiting beliefs. Good. Because discomfort is the doorway to growth. And you are stepping through it. Mark this moment. This is the shift. This is the rise. This is where you stop surviving and start building. The world may not see it yet, but internally everything has changed. And once the internal changes, the external follows. Your turning point is not coming. It is here. Step into it, the final blessing, rise and walk. My child, look at how far you have come. You almost quit. You almost gave up. You almost believed the lie that you were not enough. But you are still here. Still standing. Still believing. That alone is proof of strength. I need you to understand something clearly right now. You are not the same person you were when this message began. Something shifted inside you. Your posture changed. Your mindset changed. Your spirit awakened. You are no longer listening from a place of weakness. You are listening from a place of power. And now I bless you. May your mind be clear. May your heart be steady. May your faith be unshakable. May doors open that no one can close. May strength rise in you when pressure comes. May peace guard you when chaos surrounds you. May discipline guide your actions. May courage silence your fear. You will face challenges. Yes. But you will not face them alone. When doubt tries to return, remember this moment. When fear whispers again, remember this shift. When delay tests your patience, remember that timing is working for you, not against you. Greater days are ahead. Not because life will suddenly be easy, but because you are stronger now. You are wiser now. You are focused now. Walk differently from today forward. Walk like someone who knows they are chosen. Speak like someone who knows they are protected. Move like someone who knows they are guided. Do not chase approval. Do not chase validation. Do not chase temporary applause. Chase purpose. Chase discipline. Chase growth. Everything else will follow. You were not created to live small. You were not created to live in fear. You were created to build, to lead, to rise. And I am with you. In the quiet. In the noise. In the waiting. In the breakthrough. Where I guide, I provide. Where I send, I sustain. Where I call, I equip. Lift your head. Take a deep breath. Step forward. This is your season of growth. This is your season of courage. This is your season of becoming. Now go. Rise in faith. Walk in strength. And never forget. You are not alone. Always.